Hello everybody, Papa Blue Shirt here, up in my new grow room. Give you a quick run by here. This is my new grow room here. Still getting in my lights and stuff and trying to space everything out the way it's supposed to be. But I got everything up here and so far I am loving it. Got all my plants here. This is only a portion of it. It's gonna go way down there. Yeah, my wife says, there's only 3 of us. Why are you getting such a big grow room? I just like to grow. So, this is it. We're still working. I got my tomato row down here. Take you down here. There's my tomato row. Been eating a lot of nice tomatoes off of my little basket tomatoes. Yeah. And I got a few rows here. I got one here to do yet, and I got one up here to do yet. I got all this for expansion. And I put in a mini split. Installed it myself. If you want to see how I did that, I'll leave a link up here. That was a pretty neat process. Used to not be able to do that. Used to always have to have an HVAC person come and do it, and now they got do-it-yourselfers, and if you're handy with tools, you should be able to install it. Anyway, so what I'm going to show you today is how I do my planting. I kind of changed it up a little bit, and so I wanted to go through the process. All right, what I've been doing, I've been growing in these nice little nursery pots, and these fit 8 in a standard tray. And it works really nice because while they're small, you can have 8 in a tray. And as they grow, you can begin to separate them out. And what I do is I take a paper towel and I fold it in a square and I put it on the bottom so it'll hold in the dirt so the dirt won't all fall out. And eventually this paper towel will just decay away. And it won't be no big deal. So then I fill it up with my dirt. I use a Pro potting mix, and it seems to work real well for this. And I fill it up pretty much to the top. And then I just take an old seed thing, flatten it out, so it'll have a little bit of firmness to it. And then I fill it up about 1 inch from the top. Otherwise, if you don't farm it, you'll fill it all the way up, and then once you get it watered in, it'll be half full. And this kind of helps the process so you don't end up with half a thing. And I'll do it again. I'll compress it until I get it to the height that I want it. Then I take it to the sink. And I'm sure there's a faster way to doing this, but take it over to my newly installed sink, which I just love. I don't know how I ever made it without a sink. And anyways, I water it in. I just fill it up all the way up to the top. Then we just let that soak in. Little styrofoam trays that I use for overflow, and it seems to work very nice. I'll leave a link for all this stuff down below. Okay, now let's see what we want to plant today. Trying to get some of my new seeds planted. Remodeling my room here and everything. I kind of got behind on everything. Well, let's do a pepper again today. Italian sweet pepper. And what I do with this, I have some other starting mix here. And it's got a lot of cocoa in it. And I just like this for seed starting. And I just put a little layer on here just to cover up that other soil. This has really fine perlite in it, So it makes it nice for seed starting. Okay, and once I get that in there, then what I do is I'll take 8 or 10 seeds and I'll spread them out on here. And I try to put one right in the middle, and I hope that's the one. I hope that one actually sprouts. But then the other ones I just spread around, and as you know, not all seeds will sprout, so it really don't make no sense to make big full containers and just put 2 seeds in them and just take up all that room while you're waiting for them to sprout. So this way I just spread them around, and then I take some more of this soil here, the seed starter, and I'll just put a nice layer on top. And then once again I take my little thing and I tap it down. Make sure it has nice even soil contact. And then I water it in. And I use this time to get all the extra sand off the top here. Then what I do, let's figure out what this is here. Italian sweet pepper. So I got this neat little labeler here. Really love it. And push the print button and out comes my label. And I should have put how many I had in there too. But usually I label how many is in there, how many seeds. So I know how many I need to be looking for to sprout. I'm just going to spray a nice little coat of neem oil on here. And if any fungus gnats try to land on there, they'll be taken care of. I think with fungus gnats, the biggest thing is prevention. Okay. There. It has a 10 on there, so I know how many's in there. And then what I do, I take it down here and I put it on my warmer. Got this nice little warmer here. Boy, that's warm too. You see how warm it is. 113. And my soil, I just put these on here. My soil is 66. So is this soil here. So it's taking a while to warm this up. But this one is 75. So yeah. So I may put a thermometer on this so I can regulate it. Anyways, that's my process, and once they sprout, I'll remove them all except the one in the middle. And if the one in the middle doesn't sprout, then I'll move one to the middle. And then that's a way you can have a bunch of plants growing without taking up a whole bunch of room, because it doesn't make sense to, you can put them in a starter tray or something like that too, and that'll work, whichever way you want to go. But that's just the way I do it. And then when they get big enough, I begin to take them out. 4 growing there. I actually put 5 in there, but only 4 grew. And there's one in the middle, so all the other ones around it, I'll take those out and I'll transplant them into bigger things. Alrighty, well, this is Papa Blue Shirt. Thanks for coming along with me today, and I'm gonna turn the fans down because it's getting kind of warm in here without the fans on. So, alrighty, don't forget to like and subscribe, and may the good Lord take a liking to you.